Are you dreaming of building a life in Australia but feeling overwhelmed by the visa options? Specifically, are you torn between the 482 Skills in Demand visa and the 494 Regional Employer Sponsored visa? Today we are cutting through the confusion to give you the definitive comparison. Which one is truly your best path? Hi everyone, I am Suman Dua, your trusted registered migration agent from Nationwide Migration. My mission is to empower you with clear, accurate and actionable advice on your Australian migration journey. Before we dive deep, let's clear up a common misconception. When we talk about the 494 Regional Employer Sponsored visa requiring an employer in a regional area, many people think of remote outback towns. But here's the game changer. Currently, all areas outside Sydney, Melbourne and Brisbane are all considered regional for the 494 visa. This significantly expands your options and makes the 494 a much more accessible pathway than you might think. So keep that in mind as we compare. Let's break down the key differences side by side so you can see which visa aligns best with your profile and goals. So the 482 visa, it is a temporary visa and it can be granted up to 4 years. The 494 is a provisional visa with a pathway to permanent residency as well and is granted for 5 years. The employer's location for a 482 visa can be anywhere in Australia. They can be metropolitan or regional. But for the 494, it must be in a designated regional area. For 482, you only require a minimum of 1 year of full-time or equivalent work experience. And for 494, you do require 3 years of full-time work experience. For the 482 visa, you generally do not require a skills assessment, but it is required for some specific occupations. So you may want to check that. But for 494, there is a mandatory positive skills assessment. For the 482, you could have the IELTS 5 overall with a minimum of 5. And for the 494, you do need a little bit higher English, which is competent English, IELTS 6 in each component. For 482, you have to get your own private health insurance. You don't get a Medicare. But once 494 is granted, you have full access to Medicare. After 2 years, you are eligible to lodge the 186 TRT stream. However, it does require employer's renomination for the 482. Whereas for the 494 visa, you are eligible for the 191 permanent residency visa after 3 years, and there is no renomination required from your employer. For the 482 visa, you have to look at the core skills occupation list, which currently has about 456 occupations. But for the 494, you have access to much broader list. It has got 650 plus occupations. Let's elaborate on some of these crucial points. PR pathway and control. So this is a huge differentiator. With the 482 visa, your pathway to permanent residency via the 186 visa is dependent on your employer nominating you again after 2 years. This gives your employer significant control. The 494, however, offers more independence. After 3 years on the 494, you can apply for the 191 permanent visa without needing your employer to nominate you again, provided you have met the residency and work requirements in a regional area. Now let's look at the Medicare benefits. The immediate benefit of Medicare access with the 494 visa cannot be overstated. This provides peace of mind and significant cost savings on healthcare, which is not available to 482 visa holders. The 482 visa generally has lower entry barriers, less work experience and lower English requirements, and often no mandatory skills assessment. The other difference is that for the 494, there is an age criteria. You need to be under 45 years of age, whereas for 482, there is no age criteria. This makes it an easier visa to get into initially, especially for those with less experience. So who should consider which visa? The 482 is ideal if you have less than 3 years of work experience, your English scores are not yet at the competent level, or your preferred employer is located in a truly metropolitan area and not designated regional area. It's a great stepping stone. The 494 is a strong contender if you have at least 3 years of full-time work experience, you can achieve competent English, and crucially, your employer is based in a regional area. If you meet these criteria, the 494 offers a more secure and independent pathway to permanent residency. What if you have 3 years of experience and your employer is in a regional area? Then you have a choice, and that's where strategic planning becomes vital. Choosing the right visa pathway is one of the most important decisions you'll make. It's not just about getting to Australia, it's about securing your future here. Don't leave it to chance or guesswork. Book a personalized consultation with Nationwide Migration today. We'll assess your unique situation, clarify your options, and help you strategize the most efficient and secure path to your Australian dream. Like this video, subscribe to our channel for more essential migration insights, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next update. See you next time.